From Chicago, Kenwood Academy to South Beach, we have one of the nation's most elite players, regardless of position. Defensive end Marquise Lightfoot headed to Miami. Congratulations, man. How's it feel to be a Hurricane?
It feels great finally getting this decision out the way and, making a decision that's right for me.
For sure. It was a close race. Illinois, USC, Miami, Ohio State, Georgia, Alabama, all in it to the end. What was it about Miami that made you say, you know what, this is home. This is the place for me?
Going into my recruitment, I was focusing on these three things, which was how I'm going to be developed as a player on and off the field, how much I am a priority to the establishment, and how I'm going to live my life for the next 3 to 4 years. And all those schools that were listed in my top 6, they covered that. So the thing with Miami that really stood out to me, that separated that choice from the other schools, was, I'd say, the people. Like it was unmatched. It was like a really great fit for me. And it was a comfortable, easy decision. Like, I wouldn't have no doubts. It just took a while to finally, make that decision and separate that from the other schools.
Yeah, I mean, when you're recruited as highly as you are, fun at first, I'm sure, and then it kind of takes a toll on you, and then, but you want to get it over, but you want to make the right decision. And it sounds like you did. You feel at home. You've got some great connections there. How about this, man? Miami, the Canes, like history of some of the greatest defensive players to ever step on the field, literally. Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Sean Taylor, Russell Maryland, Cortez Kennedy, Warren Sapp. One of them being Hall of Fame defensive end, maybe better known for his Dancing with the Stars skills, Jason Taylor, who's he's going to be coaching you. Tell me about his role in your recruitment, and what does it feel like to know that you're going to go and play for one of the greatest who ever played your position?
He's been recruiting me ever since, like, I kind of made a name for myself my sophomore and junior year. When I finally went down there for my first visit, he was the guy that I kind of, connected with, him and Miles. Miles being my former teammate. But I kind of connected with Jason Taylor by the fact that him playing my position and just, teaching me new things about my position, teaching me new moves that I later on used during some of the rivals camps, and just proof that this is someone that can develop me into a better player, someone who have a great relationship with, and who I want to furthermore be taught by.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty young. Did you grow up watching him play?
No, I really watched football as a young kid. I was more of a basketball player. I play all types of sports, but football really stuck out with me because of physicality. Basketball was too soft, and I just like hitting.
Love it. Yeah, I mean, you're going to learn from a guy who, you're going to grow into being that type of player. I think you're going to put on some size. As good as you are right now, you're raw. And just imagining you under his tutelage, that's going to be pretty special. Now, you mentioned Miles Mu-Young, who's on the team at Miami. You played with him in high school, good friend of yours. I know you were just down in the area, you checked out Miami because you were there, Yeah. And just tell me about how Miami maybe went from a vacation spot to, Miles really connecting you there and, ultimately becoming not only a factor, but the place that you land.
So when I first went down to Miami, I was there with my head coach, Coach Sunky Turner. When we made it there, Miles kind of took care of us, and as my time down there, Miles showed me what he saw when he decided to go to that school. So, shout out to him. Not only did Miles do that, he connected me with, the coaches and some of the other players. So, I really got comfortable around there. So my first visit there was unofficial. I was already, contemplating that ending up there in my head. So the official visit that I just went on recently, that kind of like, I say, secured the spot.
For sure. I mean, best of both worlds. The
Yeah.
weather, Florida. I remember when you came back from that unofficial visit, you said that campus is almost like a resort more than a college campus, and
Yeah.
so you can't beat that, man. Um, you spoke about other coaches and players. Are there any guys in particular that you really did connect with throughout the recruiting process at Miami?
So when I first Miami first connected with me, it was really Coach Joe Sazuela. I think that's how you say his name. I don't really know.
Yeah,
He was the one that came to my school and offered me on the spot after he, saw me in person. My film really stood out to him, and that's what made him come all the way to Chicago to recruit me. After that, I've just been on Coach Taylor's and Coach Cristobal's radar. And when I first saw them in person, they just, they knew a lot about me. They showed me plays where what they like about me, what I can do to make a difference to the Miami Hurricanes, and some things that I lack that their teaching and coaching can develop me to be better. So that's what I really liked about Miami.
yeah, man. For sure. I mean, as good as you are now, you're only scratching the surface of what you will be without question. Let's finish with this because the Canes fans, they're building something special down there. They're bringing in big time talent, and I don't know if they had you pegged for Miami. A lot of people thought Ohio State, maybe USC, maybe Illinois, staying home. But they're going to be absolutely fired up when they find out that you just committed to them. What is your message to the Miami fans?
I just want to say that, well, they got them another Chicago prospect. That's really it. I still have to prove myself to them rather than, approval from them.
For sure. Well, I know you're going to do big things. I've been watching you since freshman year. It's been a pleasure to watch you develop as a player, as a person, and now to be a future Cane. Can't wait to watch you play in college, man. Congratulations, and thanks for sharing your story with us.
Appreciate it, Coach.